we're on coming up to day 4 now, so you've run 3 marathons already, and just tell us how the first 3 have gone.
Yeah, the first day was okay, great fun, lovely day, lots of atmosphere, and the preparation I put in, felt reasonably good. The hills in the second half are a killer, however you approach them. And the day when I was walking up a bit, some of them, because they just go on and on and on. You flat bit, then there's another hill and another hill. But I came in with a good time, and 3:49, which I was like amazed at.
Yeah.
Pleased, felt pretty good. Day 2 was a reality check because I did feel it a lot more. I started getting a lot of pain in my Achilles and my toes.
Yeah.
And then I'm amazed how the rehab team patched us up, because on day 3 yesterday I'd sworn, given the condition I was in, I needed to go ultra steady. And I did to begin with, but I settled into a running pattern, the legs loosened off, and I came in with another 350, 352 or something yesterday, which has surprised me. Very stiff this morning, crawled down to the showers, and again an hour massage this morning has loosened me up. But today I realised with 6 still to go, I've got to be sensible, so I'm going to not try and break 4:15 today, try and go really
just try and go a bit slower, yeah.
And then I'm told that the pain, I mean the massage afterwards yesterday was the most excruciating pain I've ever felt in the quads, and getting deep tissue massage, never had anything like it. And he says, well, if you go a bit steadier, it won't hurt as much. So,
so there's an incentive, yeah, absolutely. I mean, there's a long way to go yet, isn't there?
Yeah, 6 days, and it's sinking in now that I don't want to burn it and ruin my last couple of days. I want to enjoy the last couple of days. So be sensible. If it feels like an ultra jog, really slow jog, well, I'm probably doing it the right way.
Excellent. And I mean, how much do you think this is physical versus mental?
Yeah, I would have said it started off 50-50, and it probably stays that way. But if you're fortunate and you don't get any further bad injuries, it's just, tenderness and the thing they can work on. It's probably more mental. Particularly now we're entering the middle. It's a new week. We're going to have 3 or 4 days till we feel we've gone over the top and we're coming towards the end. So I think these next few days are going to be quite tough mentally and physically.
You'll see, yeah.
I'll see. Whereas the fun of it is amazing that you're entering unknown territory every day, every step of the way. You don't know what's around the next corner. I came down a hill on that first day and I was running really well. I came down and suddenly felt, oh gosh, in my Achilles, and you don't know what the next step's going to bring.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
And then what about the Brathay course? I mean, you're obviously running around the lake for a reason.
Thank you so much to everyone who's donated. I hope you'll follow my blogs. We do get a little bit of problem up here with the reception and getting on the computers and blogging, and we're going through. It's an incredibly full day. We're running for 4 hours or something, and yet 6 o'clock is here. Come back, have a nice bath. That's great fun. That was really painful. It was like burning my legs off the first day.
I think you claimed you actually were looking forward to it on the end of day 3.
Yeah. You do get a bit more used to it and actually feel, you want the heat taken out of your legs. Yeah. But day 1, when I felt fine anyway, I didn't think I needed it. It was horrible. Yeah. The cause, the fundraising's gone well so far. We're up to around 6,000.
Wow,
I want to get to 10.
Yeah.
We are going through a lot of pain to do this, but it's for a most fantastic cause. I'm hoping that we're going to see some of the groups of young people who are benefiting. They'll be up here this week, and I know I'm going to talk to some of them, and I just urge people to support us, because what Brathay do in turning their lives around is really amazing.
Absolutely, I couldn't second that, couldn't agree more. Well done. Anyway, we'll look forward to seeing you out the course. Have a good one today.
Thanks, Martin. I hope your camera keeps working.
Yeah, so do I. All right, you take care.
Cheers.
So I am heading up a group of 23 second-year students from Carlisle Uni Sports Rehab degree, and it's my job to try and put them all back together again once they've run the marathons every day.
Yeah, I mean the athletes. I mean they absolutely swear by the pain angels, they sometimes call them. I mean, what typically, what sort of treatment are you giving these guys?
On a daily basis, they come in the morning, so they get up and have their first breakfast up at the Shackleton Lodge. Then they come down to the therapy rooms for treatment. We're using ice massage now if they're in pain tape that we've put on the night before to try and control fluid and edema build-up comes off. We're then doing deep tissue massage. It was probably when you're hearing the screams and the shouting. A lot of stretching in there. Really, in the morning, we're trying to get them warmed up and prepared for what they're going to do. Because for want of a better term, over the evening, they've actually rusted up. The muscles have shortened and tightened on them. So we're trying to get them warmed up and prepared for what's to come. We go down and clap them out. We get them back in again. You'll see me running down at the start line, finish line, trying to just assess very quickly if there's anything I need to know. Obviously their therapists are there as well and pick them up. They're then into the athlete's room for food and rehydration, and then straight back over after a quick stretch for the ice bath, which is now increasing again. We spoke about this last year. The difference has changed from 5 minutes of I hate this now, and people are asking already on day 4 are up to 8, 9, 10. Ellen's even hitting 15 minutes now.
Seriously,
so they're enjoying it again. Out of the ice bath, back on the tables, and that's when the screaming really does start. There's some huge amounts of really deep tissue work going on. What we're trying to do is find the tightness, find the tender spots. After 4 days now, the muscles are just shortening in and tightening all the time, so trying to loosen this up. Foxy yesterday, bless him, at one point I thought he'd fainted. He'd unfortunately have a serious issue laterally, so he's got hip pain and knee pain. A very tight IT band, we call it, down the side. So Will, who was working with him, had to really put him through.
He did mention it in the morning this morning.
Slightly bruised. However, the benefits being that, you know, he said it was more painful than running. But he went out today and ran a better time, and this morning the condition of the IT band was fantastic. So thumbs up to Will. He worked really hard, and Foxy realised it needed to be done, so he's happy.
I mean, the other aspect of the support, I mean, aside from the physical and whatnot, there's a lot of emotional support that goes on between the physios and the runner. How important is that?
Massive. It's huge. One thing that I always wanted to do by bringing the students in is allow them to build a better couch manner, so a relationship with a patient. In this situation, it's great because they build that over 10 days. And what you're seeing is the emotional roller coaster. Day 1, we come in, we're happy. Day 3, day 4, day 5, we're dropping down, and then we rise again. But the personality of the runner's laid bare. We see absolutely everything. And the student working alongside, the student therapist, is picking up the pieces of this. So they'll come across screaming and shouting and swearing and smiling and laughter and dancing. You name it, we get every emotion in a minute, really. And the therapist does have that almost psychologist role as well. They're working alongside. You can't lie to them, but you've got to tell them the truth, but sometimes you have to sugarcoat it a little bit. Sometimes it's straight between the eyes. You've got to help massage the ego as well as the muscle, if you like, because they're getting a little bit scared by now. They're frightened. There's aches, there's pains, there's tightnesses coming all over. And as you say, we haven't even hit day 5. What I remember from last year was, even on day 5, you'd say, we're there, halfway there. There's still no light at the end of the tunnel. It was usually, what I picked up last year was day 6 evening. Okay, there's 60% done, and you started to see personalities lifting again, and a lot more positivity in the therapy room. And again, the therapists have to pick up on this and then start trying to lift that as well. So they're doing not only a physical job but a mental job, and fantastically well.
And I mean, just talking about yourself, you used to treat, you know, pretty much train athletes and international athletes and whatnot. What's the difference between these guys and those guys, if you know what I mean, in a nutshell?
I've said this to you before, and I've said it again over the last 4 or 5 days. For me, ordinary people doing extraordinary things. I think it was one of Ali Knowles' quotes, and it really hit home with me. I've worked with multi-million-dollar athletes backed by multi-billion-dollar sponsorship deals. These guys have had to raise all the money themselves while trying to fit in a career and a family and training, and then me barking at them, telling them to stretch and get your glutes working. And then they do this for 10 days, put themselves through this sheer hell to raise money for Brathay, which is awesome, but they finish on the Sunday afternoon, and on Monday they're back at work. What can you say to that? It's incredible. So it's really refreshing to pick up on that and be part of that. Absolutely. When I've worked with people who wouldn't get out of bed unless they were getting paid an extortionate amount of money. So that's one side of it. From a difference in the physical nature, the runners are picking up more repetitious state of
Yeah.
injury.
Yeah.
I worked with a lot of rugby players, so it was high impact injuries and big muscled athletes, whereas these are lighter endurance athletes, so it's a completely different type of injury we're looking at, more of that repetitive strain. And the issue that the students have to work with again is you find a lot of issue in the muscle and you want to get in and do a hell of a lot of work, but there's a knife edge you're on because you know that they've got to be out again tomorrow.
Yeah.
So it's a real eye-opener for them to be able to bring the runner in to diagnose and then try and prioritise what needs doing in a short period of time with a deadline for out again tomorrow,
yeah.
but not getting too deep to cause too much pain. As I mentioned with Foxy, we were just on the knife edge with it.
He knows which side of the line you're on there.
So they're having to juggle a lot of balls. Yeah, it's great.
And I mean, at this stage in the game, you know, there's quite a few runs left to do. I think it's 6 in total, but what's your general comments that you've been making to the runners to really take it easy, or?
Yeah, without doubt. I mean, from day one, when I was sat in the athletes' room with them, for me it was, this is just a very easy run. Get it in the bag, get one ticked off and relax, chill tonight, focus on the second one. And again, I wouldn't look at it as 10 days, I tell them. I try to look at it as just one run every day. Get that one out of the bag, don't look any further than finishing this one, and then reassess and start again and start again. But every day it's just simply taking it very slowly, very easily. I would rather them build slowly, get the majority in the bag, the confidence build in their ability running. I aren't really bothered about times. I just want a runner out and a runner in. I'm like a mother hen. It's getting silly. Me and Ali are running around trying to get them back in until I get them over the line and I've assessed. Then I'm quite anxious myself. But it's just easy, building in confidence, keeping them in a physical state to run it. And then I'm quite happy if they start to open the legs, for want of a better term, on 8 and 9. Perfect example was Charles last year. You know, sort of jogged one and then was in a whole world of nightmares for 8 to 9 days, and then pulled that out on the bag on day 10. Sorry, just changed things around. Incredible.
If I just say one word, when you sort of, if I try and summarise how you think about the runners, respect is a good word.
Yeah, that's the word I've used completely.
Yeah.
I've always said again from day one, if you ask me professionally, should you be doing this, I would say no. It's ludicrous, because for me it's about the recovery, and for them to start recovering then go again and then start recovering and going again, it's, as a professional you wouldn't want that on an athlete. However, I've signed in for this, I'm emotionally hooked, I'm there, so I'll do everything I can to get them through each one and back again and again. But respect is the word. I write often on an evening when we've all finished at the treatment room. I'll go back and I write something on the board for them to read when they're coming in the morning. And if you had to sum it up in one word, it's just utter respect for what you're doing. I salute each and every one of you. It's amazing, not only from the physical side, but obviously the outcome of that, the money that's brought into Brathay, is just phenomenal. So respect,
utter respect,
each and every one of them.
Absolutely. Good. See you out there on the course.
Thank you. I look forward to it. See you later, Marty.
You take care. Cheers.
Morning, Martin.
What is going on here, my friend?
I'm very proud to be Scottish. Very proud.
And that looks quite heavy, actually.
It's a full 8 yards. If it's going to rain today, then it's going to get very, very heavy. So, fingers crossed.
I'll be there when the rain starts.
Thank you.
No. Let's hope it stays dry.
Thank you.
Happy birthday, Tonya.
the day.
My left foot is just shot to blisters and little toe, big toe.
Blisters?
Yeah, just.
That calf?
Sorry?
The calf?
Calf and ankle, fine.
Just
Achilles,
blisters?
just left foot blisters.
Alright.
Came over the bridge.
That really hurt.
Just before I got there, my toe spasmed as if it got cramp and it just like went like that.
Okay.
And I couldn't
pull it back.
Couldn't pull it back, and it was like that for the last mile.
Right,
oh.
Yeah. Still, you're home. You're here.
Yeah.
I mean, we got to count on small mercies. He's had a good time too.
Yeah. Yeah.
In general,
dug in. Still in there. It's killing me.
Oh, I know.
In general, everything feel okay?
Yeah.
Just that foot.
The legs and the mind are willing. Just everything else a little off. My foot's letting me down.
Oh, you're going flying past again.
Oh, get in there. Thank you.
Medial and lateral gas knock and just see what's going on there, because I would guess it's just tightness coming over the two. Just do some knee lengths as well, and then we'll have a look in the back.
Go on, get divvied.
Well, I don't remember eating awesome for breakfast.
Fantastic.
Yes. Yeah, I was tired from step one.
Yeah.
I just had nothing today. It was so painful. So painful. Whole body hurt. I just felt sick. It was just like, can't go quicker.
You don't need to go quicker.
Quite a lot of walking. It's just, I just tried to find a way that wouldn't hurt, but there wasn't one.
Well done. You're back.
Hi, honey. I'm home.
Oh, it's our wonderful cameraman. Ready? Oh!
This one. Oh, it's all right. Don't matter.
I finished over here. Have I finished twice?
Again. Tipping twice, that means you've done 5 in 4 days.
Excellent.
Well done,
Well done, mate. 5 to go. Hiya. Whose idea was this?
Well,
crazy fool.
It was actually your idea, wasn't it?
Oh, no.
I mean, come on.
They keep falling.
You kept it, yeah, let's have a look.
They keep falling down. Oh, that's good.
Fair play to you for getting around like that. I mean,
I actually enjoyed it.
did you? Yeah.
Very, very proud, just being Scottish.
Yeah.
Proud day for me. So.
And did you get many comments when you're going through, Bowness and Ambleside?
There was a few blasts of the horn and random,
Yeah, well
good
done.
Day,
well
thank
done for doing it. Well done.
Well done.
Oh, that's lovely.
The girls at the office all went to me.
Oh, thank you.
You're back!
Yay!
Oh, God,
Do it with a bing bang bong.
You two are the smiliest, happiest people on the course.
Well done.
The only thing I was bothered about today was Paul singing in the ice bath yesterday. It put me out of tune.
It was pretty bad, wasn't it?
It did, it spoiled it for me, to be fair. Just normally I'm slightly worse than that.
5, 4, 3, 2.
Ow!
That was an
Brilliant,
hour.
thank you. Oh, well done, buddy. Oh, well done.
Oh, that was so much more painful than yesterday.
Was it?
Just watch my lips. Pain is weakness leaving the body, and I'm just going to get stronger.
Do you want to dip first?
Oh, shit. Oh well, a couple of seconds won't make it.
No. Ah, we blew it down, didn't like it. Spoils the view.
Well done, Kate.
5:04, bring it on! Yes!
Well done.
So, not quite 5, but close.
Oh, come on. Don't be so hard on
Close
yourself,
enough.
it's brilliant.
Things will get better from today onwards. That's my worst marathon ever.
Well, it's over and done with, isn't it?
I'm going to get faster tomorrow. I am.
Tomorrow's another day, isn't it?
Oh, we'll go that way.
Tomorrow's another day.
Lots of cries today. I felt so sick, Annie.
I know. Keep going, girl. Nearly
got
going,
here.
man. Nearly done. Feeling alright? Yeah.
His legs are still working.
We're still working. I rang Ice Cream Mountain again.
Well done. Proud of you. Your mum and dad are back home.
Yeah. Yeah.
Waiting anxiously.
I know. Oh, God.
Good stuff. We'll see you back there.
All right.
Keep it up. Some effort, my girl.
Oh God. God. What is it?
You've been in the ice bath.
I've been in cold.